All right, guys. We are live. It is still Tuesday, the 27th. And I got a great show for you. We're going to play this for Donald Trump.
DJ
We got All I do is win.
All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building,
This is what's going on inside Donald Trump's head right now.
And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Ludacris going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere, but they saying Luda's back. Blame it on that contour, the hood call it Luda-yak. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down, like strippers' booties go. My verses still be serving, tight like a million virgins. Last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. Can't never count me out, y'all better count me in. Got 20 bank accounts, accountants count me in. Make millions every year, the South's champion. Cause all I do is win, no matter what.
This is what it looks like and sounds like inside Donald Trump's head.
And every time I step up in the building,
This is how Donald Trump is doing. So this is what's going on right now in 4547.
And they say yeah, and they say there.
Stay there. I tell them to put their hands up and they stay there. All I do is win.
Swerving in my low, head on the swivel, you know serving me's a no-no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow bone passenger, they see it, they say, oh boy. Tell Cali, back it up, my niggas call me loco. Down for armed trafficking, don't make me pull that fofo. Ask you what you laughing at, represent
Got a
that
great
mud
show
line.
for you.
Dirty money, bitch, you better get your mud right. We come together, holding hands and all the hood night. We all strapping all black, it's like Bud Light.
From the exit poll.
You riding the what?
See how big of a lead Donald Trump. Donald Trump's already winning by like an ass
All I
load.
do is win, no matter what.
He's already winning by an ass load.
I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
And they stay there!
And they say yeah, and they say there. Cause all I do is win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Heat in the kitchen, pot on the stove.
No,
water
this
getting
is
boiled. Don't be your
Ludacris and
soul.
DJ
Snoopy
Khaled.
in the hootie. System overload. I've been running
All
this rap game
this
since I
is
was
Donald
20
Trump.
years
This
old.
is inside
I
Donald
hung with
Trump's
the
head.
worst
This
of
is what's
them.
going on
Bust till I
inside of
burst 'em up.
45's
Floss 'em
head
up,
right now.
toss 'em up, harder way, close 'em up. Pardon me, I'm bossing up.
That's
Fresh you
so
up, bless you, bro. Don't mess with us. We like the U in the 80s. Back to back, set a track, hit the lick, get it back, get the trick, jump the track. Bitch, I want my money back. Time and time again, while I'm sipping on this
trying to give
gin.
you guys
They just
a
said
little
it best,
taste of
just
what's
win,
going on.
baby, win.
All I do is win, no matter
What?
what. Got
Oh
money
shit,
on my
Space
mind,
ain't talking.
I can
Why
never
ain't he
get it
talking,
up.
baby?
And every time I step up in the building, everybody
Whoa,
hands
that's
go
not
up.
right.
And
And
they
they
stay
stay there!
And they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Yeah, that's right. What's going on, y'all? It's me, SpaysE McG, your favorite cartoon nerd with the news, and I'm back at it again doing what I do. You know what we do out here. You know how we do this thing. All we do is win. As long as we stay connected to Donald J. Trump, because he's crushing them right now. What's going on, everyone? I'm glad everybody's showing up. We got a great crowd out here. Who we got? We got Turning Guns. We got Anthony Mendoza. We got Blind Dude. We got Scoop Truck. Oh, yeah. He's going to hit us with his zingers. Yeah, we got a nice little crowd. And we got some news to get into. Right now. Oh, that's not right. Why is that not right? You're very bad. You're very bad. All right. as you can see, Donald Trump is just crushing it. He's literally crushing it. With 6% of the vote in, that's only 6%, I know. But with only 6% of the vote in, Donald Trump is winning by 30, we're going to call it 31 points. We're going to call it 31. He's only winning by 31, guys. Anything can happen. Anything can happen for poor Nikki. Donald Trump's only winning by 31. So, yeah, he's only winning by 31. And we have exit polls already. Exit polls are a good for everything but the presidential elections of the last, for the last 2 election cycles. The exit polls have not been reliable for some reason. I don't know why, but you can't trust exit polls anymore. But these ones are actually going to be dead on for some reason. For some reason, you can only trust election polls when nobody is looking, right? You can only trust the exit polls when no one cares. But when it's a big election, you can't trust exit polls. Like in a year that they keep us all locked inside of our houses, right? They tell us not to trust the exit polls, right? Because exit polls are always wrong. But yet, somehow now that's not the case, these exit polls are very much dead on. What do you know? What do you know? And here we go. Now, this poll was an exit poll of 2,719 voters. They've been adjusted to match the actual vote count. I don't know what they mean by that. What I do know is that there are about 6% more Democrats than there are Republicans in this, right? So keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind, okay? I don't know what that means. Probably nothing, right? It's probably nothing. It has to be nothing. Now, let's see here. Male or female? 46 male, 54% female. That's actually, when in reality, it's like 52% male and 48% female in the population-wise, right? Something like that. It's very close to that. Something like that. There are slightly more men than there are women, and that is by nature's design. To encourage males in order to fight for the right to procreate. That's just the natural order of things. Now, most of the voters were white. 81% of the voters were white, 12% black, 3% Hispanic, and 6% or 5% Asian and other. Your majority of voters were 45 to 64 years old. And 64% were not college educated. 6% were gay. 27% had children under 18. 26% of voters are evangelical Christians. It seems pretty evenly split between 50,000 to 100,000 and more, each one being about 30%. Hey, what's going on, Fandom Iconic? 21% of the voters belong to a labor union in some way, are connected to a labor union. 90% of the voters have voted before. 25% consider themselves liberal. 35% consider themselves moderate. And 38% moderate, 37% conservative. no matter how you voted, do you usually think of yourself as a 38% Democrat, 38% Republican, 23% independent? This is opposite of what the regular voter makeup normally is. Normally, the voter makeup is about 50% independent, 25% Democrat, 25% Republican, generally. Not exactly that, but similar to that, right? What kind of place do you live in? 21% are a city of 50%, 50,000 or more. 58% are a suburb, and 21% are rural or small city. We don't care about that. Are you non-white? 19% are non-white. Okay. 37% white men, 43% white women, 5% black men, 7% black women. So women overwhelmingly outnumber men in this poll, which is opposite of the general population. 29%. Oh, we already did all this, didn't we? Okay, what 5 issues mattered most? 16% racial inequality. 39% the economy. 9% crime and safety. 10% health care policy. So the overwhelming was 39%, then racial the economy, racial the economy, the COOF, racism, abortion, and then at 9% crime and safety. Which of these, notice how immigration is not on here. Notice how immigration is not a question on this at all. Oh, we have new visitors. Who do we got? We got Felix, baby. We got Steven Yarnell. What's up, baby? We got Freddie Sodium. I love all of you guys. You guys are awesome. Turning Guns. We got, might as well say Captain Crappy, Blind Dude. We got everybody up in this bitch. All right. Now, which of these qualities matter? Is a strong leader by 31%, followed by has good judgment. So 47%, I'm sorry, 55% could not possibly want Joe Biden with is a strong leader and has good judgment, right? Then cares about people like me, and then can unite the country. 84% of the is strong leader were conservative people. 23% of cares about people, 46% of the cares about people like me were conservative, but 52% were Democrats, which is weird. Which is just weird. Now, who would better handle the coronavirus pandemic? Why is that even a question? The pandemic is over. Joe Lyon got 52% on that to Donald Trump's 44%. Who would better handle the economy? Donald Trump 50 to 47, Joe Biden. What is more important? Containing the coronavirus now or rebuilding the economy now? Is this the right one? Yeah, this is from oh my God, this is the wrong one. We're wrong. These are all from 2020. I'm stupid. I'm a stupid. I'm stupid. Sorry, I'm stupid. I'm just stupid. All right, we don't have exit polls. We are live, folks. All right, let's see here. Let's see how Donald Trump is doing currently. Are they already calling it for Donald Trump? They're probably calling it for Donald Trump by now. Donald Trump was 63.8. Haley with 32.3. So his lead has gone up. We're currently at 7%. That last percent came in heavily for the POTUS. I know, my bad. Oh, you out, Scoop? All right, let's see how Biden... Wow! Guys, 16% of Biden voters are uncommitted. They're crushing Dean Phillips. Wouldn't that be something? If uncommitted beat Nikki Haley just like none of the above beat Nikki Haley, that would be a little bit on the nose, wouldn't it? That would be a little bit on the nose. Yeah, I'm going to say it's about time to call it for Donald Trump. Right? He's got a commanding lead. Now it's 63.9. So it just keeps going up. Right? His score keeps going up, guys. So there's really nothing they can do. Now, I have to tell you guys, Nikki Haley is a whore, allegedly. Allegedly speaking, Nikki Haley is a dirty fucking filthy whore. Let's read about it. Allegations that former Governor Nikki Haley engaged in extramarital affairs resurfaced this week as the Republican primary dwindled to 2 candidates. Flashback to just a couple of months ago, and Haley had replaced Governor Ron DeSantis as the anointed one after a couple of debate performances. Now, previously, Haley denied being unfaithful to her husband, but recent reports bring that denial into question. The allegations are originally from 2010, during Haley's gubernatorial campaign. She was accused of improper relationships by 2 separate men. One was a lobbyist and the other was a political blogger. Politico reported at the time. Last week, the Daily Mail published an article revisiting those incidents with details appearing to validate the claims of Haley's transgressions. Now, however, Haley was supposed to be different, and Mark returned to decency. Well, that's just the Republican calling, right? That's just like the Republican motto, a return to decency, right? But they don't ever do it. Yeah, oh yeah, she's definitely a whore. Yeah, she's a whore. Apparently she banged, like, the head of the Republican Party and all kinds of other people, too. There's, like, all kinds of rumors about all the dick she took. Haley's a whore. A dirty whore. Now, instead of Trump derangement syndrome, we're going to watch the opposite tonight. This is like Trump fetishing syndrome or whatever. This is President Javier Milei of Argentina. And just look at how he gushes over President Trump. It's amazing. You've never seen so much love.
Make Argentina great again.
Make Argentina great again, guys.
Donald Trump y Javier Milei se saludaron así en una reunión anual de políticos conservadores.
Look at how much he loves him. Look at that.
En la reunión participaron, entre otros, el presidente de El Salvador, Nayib Bukele. El presidente argentino ha emulado a Trump desde...
It's all in Spanish. All right, let's hear him. Make Argentina great again. Scarborough looks like a cartoon character. Yeah. Scarborough looks like an idiot pretty much all the time. Whoa. Uh-oh. There we go. All right. Now, actually, speaking of Javier Milei, Javier Milei delivers Argentina's first surplus in over a decade, and U.S. media is silent. The revelation that Argentina has done something the U.S. government hasn't done in more than 2 decades, run a budget surplus, seems like a newsworthy event. So why the silence? Well, it's because they're all the media, the corporations, the defense contractors, they all dine at the public trial, right? Just like the pigs they are, sucking up all the no-bid contracts and the pork, right? PMSNBC. Now, Argentines witnessed something amazing last week. The government's first budget surplus in nearly a dozen years. The economy ministry announced the figures Friday, and the government was $589 million in the black. Argentina's surplus comes on the heels of ambitious cuts in federal spending pushed by newly elected President Javier Milei that included slashing bureaucracy, eliminating government publicity campaigns, reducing transportation subsidies, pausing all monetary transfers to local governments, and devaluing the peso. Milei's policies, which he himself described as a kind of shock therapy, come as Argentina faces a historic economic crisis fueled by decades of government spending, money printing, and Peronism, a blend of National Socialism and fascism. These policies have pushed the inflation rate in Argentina, once one of the most prosperous countries in Latin America, above 200%. Today, nearly 58% of the Argentine population lives in poverty, according to a recent study. Study and survey. All right, now, Milei rightfully blames Argentina's backward economic policies for its plight. Policies that he points out are spreading across the world. And here is Milei.
Buenas tardes.
Good afternoon.
Muchas gracias
Thank you very much
Today, I'm here to tell you that the Western world is in danger. And it is endangered because those who are supposed to have to defend the values of the West are co-opted by a vision of the world that inexorably leads to socialism and thereby to poverty. Unfortunately, in recent decades, motivated by some well-meaning individuals willing to help others, and others motivated by the wish to belong to...
That's more what I want to point out, is that he's he's a well-spoken, he has awesome hair, and he's also responsible for a miracle in Argentina. And we should look more closely at the kinds of things that this man is doing and maybe adopt some of that stuff ourselves, right? No. All right, well, now, Joe Biden had a terrible interview. Let's watch it.
Material, some documents recently leaked, some classified documents. And this isn't a gotcha show, but I do want to ask about it, that says you are currently 81 years old.
Who the hell told you that?
Yeah.
That's classified.
That's classified. All jokes aside, according to recent polling, this is a real concern for American voters. How do you address that concern going forward in election?
Well, a couple things. Hold your ideas. He wants to take us back on a whole range of issues that were 50, 60 years, they've been solid American positions. And I really mean this sincerely. I think it's about the future. And every single thing we've done, I think we've got some good things done. Everything, and they told us we couldn't get them done because things were so divided. And but I think everything we've gotten done, he's just friendly stated he wants to do away with if he gets elected. And I really think his views on where to take America are older than, anyway, I don't want to get going.
You talked about bipartisanship and that you could actually work across the aisle when you ran in 2020. I was one of the people who thought that was maybe a foolish proposition, but you have gotten things done. Infrastructure chips.